Kordan, welcome to Culture Collide and welcome to America.
Thank you for having us.
Just joking. Kordan, you guys are from Puerto Rico originally, but now we reside in Brooklyn, New York.
That is true. That is true. Yes, we do.
But so you guys knew each other in Puerto Rico, and then all of a sudden you guys were streets away in Brooklyn, or what's the lineage? What's the story?
We all went to the same college back in San Juan, Puerto Rico, and we knew each other from the art scene over there, from the music and art scene over there. We slowly, individually moved to New York. He moved to DC first. She moved to San Francisco. I was living in New Jersey. Suddenly made our way to Brooklyn, and we found ourselves there also. And we started to hang out. Music happened, and there's a lot of details in between, but we're here now.
Yeah.
So that's the story.
What is the art scene in Puerto Rico? What is that like?
Yeah, we want to take that?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like any other city, there's like a big art scene. Like there's a bunch of new bands coming out from there. There's Davila 666 is from there. They're pretty big. They're doing Europe right now. There's a bunch of other smaller bands coming up from there. It's really cool. The art scene as well is really good. There's a international, arts festival that's held down there in a big convention center. It's like, again, it's like any other city.
It's definitely thriving for sure.
Yeah, definitely thriving. Definitely a lot of bands from the island are coming more and more to the mainland, I guess. And
what's it like growing up in Puerto Rico as far as the connection to the United States,
How different is it?
Yeah, how different is it, and how, being connected in some sort of way, what was that like for you guys? Was the States always someplace you guys felt like you were going to live or something?
It's very similar to the U.S. In terms that you get a lot of the cultural influences. Everything is still over there.
Yeah.
But definitely, at least in my case, I knew that at some point I wanted to move to the U.S. and live in a big city just because you have like a wider variety of things that you can have access to. Like there's way more music, way more film, way more art. So definitely the scene over there is really nice, and it's a good introduction to this whole world. But if you have more of that curiosity and you want to do something bigger with your life, then you definitely want to like move to another city. And that was, I think, the case with all of us. Like we just wanted to move forward and do like a bigger thing with our lives.
What's the next stop on your U.S. tour of places you live? Are you guys considering Los Angeles at all?
Yeah, we might.
Yeah?
We love it here. Yeah.
Look at this. Is it's October, right? This is great. Oh, he's got something to say.
We've been here. This is my first time in LA.
Oh, yeah,
I think Lizzie has been here
really?
a few times before. We love it here. Weather's nice. I see a lot of grass dispensaries everywhere. Proposition 19 happening in November, going to legalize cannabis in the whole state. I say support it, please. Our full support goes to it.
Yeah.
Let there be peace between man and plant.
This is your soapbox right now. Get it out here.
This is where I am.
You can say it all.
I prefer California because of that. Yes.
Yeah, it's probably gonna happen. We're 2 steps away. We're 2 tokes away. Cut that, Wes. So what do we got coming out here next week, guys? Tell us a little about your release.
Yes, next week we have our debut album called The Longing coming out October 12th. It's out now on digital stores, Amazon, iTunes, eMusic, and so forth. Next week comes out on vinyl. Our single Mirror from the album premiered a few weeks ago on a record label. That's the website. The video premiered on Stereogum. We've done a few remixes for the Delta Mirror and Houses. And LA beat scene producer Take did a remix of Mirror that just came out a few days ago on Accelerator magazine. So everything moving forward in that sense. And then we're playing tonight at the Echo for the Culture Collide Festival. And when we return to New York, Wednesday, October 13, we have our release party where we're DJing there with Brahms, Zaza, and Von Hayes. We'll be DJing there at Brewer Falls. And then the week after, we have CMJ in New York again. We'll be playing Thoroughbird's Showcase at Cake Shop. And then the day after, we'll be playing BMI, Hype Machine, Dub Frequency Showcase.
So you guys are busy. You got a busy fall.
Busy fall, but it's a good busy.
Yeah, these are all golden problems for sure. Well, thank you guys for coming by and talking to us. And we'll get you some free stuff. And have a great show tonight at the Echoplex. Echo.
The echo.
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 Josh, thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank you
Kordan.
to Filter for having us. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Cultures are colliding everywhere.
Yes, yes.